I am so excited. The gate is now open, and this is the first time we're driving down the dirt road in the Parker River Wildlife Refuge to the lower lots this season. So check it out. We are down here at Lot 7 by the Emerson Rocks where we were last week, just to check out the beach, see if we can get a little beach time in, to see if there's anything really cool we can find. But it is raining, it is very windy, and I might have to keep cleaning off my lens from the rainwater. The water looks pretty rough. It is about 1 hour from dead low tide, so we're gonna go check out the rocks, see if we can score any beach loot, and see if we can get some beach time in before the snow starts coming down. So let's go check it out. So let me give you a shot of the beach down here. So if you can see, there is someone combing the Emerson Rocks right down there. So we are going to stay away from that area because it's probably picked over. But we're going to head all the way down to the jetty over there where Sandy Point is, right around that corner, and the Barhead Rocks. So we're going to head in that direction, see if we can hit those rocks and see if we can score any beach treasure. So let's go check it out. So the wind is really kicking up. I just got here, so I'm going to try to stay dry for as long as possible. But the wind is really kicking up, and you can see the surf is starting to get a little rough. So we're going to get over to these rocks as quickly as possible because it feels like some of this rain is starting to turn to ice, and we still have to get out of here. So we're going to see what we can find in this little time we have. And there are sand dollars again everywhere on the beach. We're going to leave this one because I feel like these rocks have some really interesting stuff in them right now. So here's a very cool surf clam. I get really jazzed about the blue ones. We're going to rinse this off to give you a good look. But usually the surf clams are white on the inside. A lot of them are white and orange or white and brown, but sometimes you come across the blue ones. And I mean, look at that. It doesn't get much better than that for color. Look at that blue. I get really excited when I find a surf clam that's this blue. I am very excited that we decided to come out here today despite the weather. I am super excited about this. I really, really hope this is whole. Oh geez, there are so many cool shells out here today. My hands are freezing, but I'm going to have to stick them in the water again because look at the shell. This is why I come out here in weather like this. Amazing. Really incredible. So stoked about this shell. Just a tip too, don't be afraid to move things if you can when you're out here. There are shells hiding everywhere today. Unbelievable. So I was just about to step here, and there is a nice moon that's buried right by my foot. It does have a break in it, but would have been very nice. Those colors. It's so excited about these. Ooh, it's a very nice piece of that. Very cool Jasper. I'll show that to you. Nice banded rock right here. This looks beautiful wet. We found a piece in the last video and I said I was going to show it to you up close, but this will probably do as well. I'm going to wet this down and I'm going to show it to you. It looks amazing when it's wet. So here's what it looks like when it is dry. And here's how amazing it looks when it's wet. So what I like to do with these, because they look so incredible when they are wet like this, I take them home and I clear coat them. They have a spray clear polyurethane, and you can do this with your shells too. And they always look like this forever. Forever. For those of you who are fans of the Sandlot. I am not sure, but I feel like this could be a scallop score. Ooh, we were right. Check that out. A nice Atlantic deep sea scallop. Just sticking up there in the rocks waiting for us to come along and find it. I don't generally find these in the rocks because they're very delicate and very fragile. I usually find these washing up on the seashore. So this was cool to be able to find this in the rocks. Okay, so I am standing here and I think I just hit like, I don't know if I call it like the Plum Island trifecta, but right down here, sand dollar. Right over here looks like New England Neptune, and then right over there looks like a very nice moon. So I am going to go in, watch when I step on these rocks. So always watch your step on the rocks. I mean, last thing you want to do is take a digger in the rocks by yourself, get hurt, and not be able to get out of the rocks. So no matter how excited you get about seeing a shell, don't rush. The shell will not move. And it's worth your safety, trust me. So there is sand dollar here. And I think it was right over here we saw the New England Neptune. Oh, and there's another sand dollar peeking out from under that rock right here. Sand dollar here. New England Neptune. Broken as per usual, but still beautiful and worth the mention just because this shell is on our list of ones that we want to find fully intact. And then really beautiful, weathered and ocean tumbled, softly ocean tumbled moonsnail. A lot of times what I like about the ones in the rocks is that they've been tumbled so much that a lot of their top layers have been tumbled off, and the top layers expose the colors underneath, which can be really beautiful. I mean, look at that. It makes my heart sing. I love it. This is a situation where I can use more hands. So I'm holding the camera in my right hand and I'm trying to give you guys a good view of this dog whelk here. But it is a very beautiful dog whelk. It is a nice peachy, orangey color, like the color of sherbet. But that is really beautiful. That is a good find. It is going right in our dog whelk jar. Another cool rock that I found with some interesting banding on it. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'm gonna give it a soak, see what it looks like. That's really beautiful too. So that will look really nice cleaned up with that clear coat on it. So I'm not sure what this is either, but I do know one thing, it is beautiful. I love it. Very pretty. Let's see over here, I saw something interesting. Very cool. Ooh, can't get my feet wet. It's got a very cool fish bone. A fish vertebrae of some sort. Can't move those rocks. Get my shadow out of the way, give you a good view of that. That is a beautiful fish vertebrae. Rinse this off a little bit more for you to get a better look. That is beautiful. And I've said it before, and I will say it again because I will save your home and your family a world of stink. But leave these outside your house for at least 6 weeks or a couple months or however long it takes to get the stink out of them, because they are loaded with fish oils and it makes a really bad smell, especially if you leave them in a warm place. I have a sun porch where I tend to leave my backpack or a bucket of shells or beach finds, and I forget about them for a while. And then on a sunny day, I remember, because if I have a fish bone in that bag, it smells like a fish market on my porch and in my house for a very long time after. So definitely leave these outside if you keep any or want to add them to your collection. Set my bag down here. There's a good pocket of shells here that I kind of want to explore and dig through. So right off the bat, we have a very cool moon, some blue and purple markings in it. Leave that here. Got to be careful too when you're digging around in these shell piles, not to get too overzealous, because you can definitely cut yourself on some of these. Blue mussel. Oops. This would be a situation where gloves would be a good idea. Oops. Butterfingers dropping everything here again. Dog whelk. Cute little dog whelk here. I'm surprised we haven't come across any basket whelks yet. Usually find a slew of those around here. Very cute dog whelk. That is very nice. Very cute blue mussel. I feel like I don't give the blue mussels the attention they deserve. I mean, look at how fantastic that is. That nice mother of pearl they have inside from that beautiful nacre they produce. I'm going to be doing an entire video on nacre and pearls and oysters and mussels and all the goodness that they have to offer. So I'm not going to get too involved in it now, but that is what that iridescent, gorgeous luster is on the inside of this mussel shell. So blue mussel there. So far, just in this little pile, we have a dog whelk and a blue mussel. It's a nice piece of purple wampum here. It is not as ocean tumbled or smooth as we would like it, but still a good find. Let's see what else we got down here. Nice little periwinkle. Rinse that off. Put that in some water over here. Nice little periwinkle. So just in this little pile, we have dog whelk, periwinkle, blue mussel, purple wampum from a hardshell clam quahog. More really cool rocks. I mean, just to get my hand in here to give you the size of these. These are really huge. Some interesting stuff down here. Ooh, love this. Piece of sea glass from an old Coca-Cola bottle. Let's clean that up, take a better look. Rinse this off. That is a cool piece of old Coca-Cola bottle. I like when I find something with the branding still on it. That is a very nice find. I will definitely be keeping this for my sea glass collection. Very nice. While I'm down here, I saw a really cool rock too. Some cool banding on it. It's very nice. This whole section is littered with beautiful rocks. So we are pretty much in the thick of it in these rocks down here. And we are finding all sorts of things. We're going to start heading back to the car in a little bit, but just bumped into some Plum Island Sea Cabin fans and subscribers right down here. So that is Tracy and her family, her son and her friend. So thank you so much for making the drive up from Connecticut to Plum Island to do some shelling. It was awesome to meet you. Awesome family. Nice family fun out on the rocks on a very, very cold, windy, raw day. So kudos to you for braving the weather. But we are finding awesome things, so it is well worth it. And I'm just standing here right now and I look down to my right and it looks like there is a Stimsoni's whelk lodged between this rock. Doesn't look like it's completely whole, but a piece of it there. There is a beautiful orange dog whelk down here that we're going to go in and get. Balance myself on the rocks here. Look at that. If that is not gorgeous, I don't know what is. That is a beautiful orange dog whelk. Awesome. So awesome. There is a skate egg casing. I don't know if you can see down here, but this is what a skate is born from. This is the egg casing right here. And usually that pops open when it's ready. There might be one still in here. It does look like it is dried, but we're going to put it back in the water just in case. But it's also referred to as a mermaid's purse. But a little baby skate gets born out of these. They're very, very cute. If you have a chance, look them up online. If you see their undersides, they actually have little mouths and they look like they're smiling at you. They look like very happy creatures. Very cool markings. I mean, look at that. Look at the grow lines on that. It's like a painting. I love that. We're gonna get down under here, under this rock. I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff. I can see a dog whelk back there behind that orangey surf clam. Oh my goodness, look at all the dog whelks under here. It's like dog whelk city. I don't know if they're alive or not. There's another huge one over here. So let's take a look. I'm hoping that is an alive dog whelk. So this is our first encounter with a live dog whelk. You can see its foot right here. So dog whelks are a predatory marine snail, and they feed, as do moonsnails, on mussels and other bivalves. So there are a slew of them in here. I will show you if I can get in there without getting cut up on a bunch of barnacle. Let's see if I can prop my camera here. Don't know what I'm getting. Okay, I am in a very awkward position here, but check out all of these dog whelks, and they are alive. You can see that is the foot right there that is going back in. It's retracting back into its shell. A bunch of them down here. It's like a whole little colony of dog whelks that are alive, which I was never able to show you this before. So this is new for us, but you can see right here on the edge of this one, this orange right here is the operculum, what they use to close off. It's like a little lid. It's Latin for little lid. And moonsnails have them as well, and as do whelks, but they use them to protect themselves and close off to any predators that might be trying to get them. In addition to that, it holds in moisture for when the tide goes out, so that they'll be okay until the tide comes back in. So it serves a dual purpose where it's able to hold in moisture as well as protect itself from any other predators. And other predators might be sea stars or crabs. But there is a whole very cool colony of dog whelks under here. So I feel like I've bothered them enough. I'm going to leave them alone now. But that was very cool to stumble on. And I'm glad that you were with me so I can show that to you. But I think this is a dog whelk shell over here, which if it is very beautiful. Let's see. So that is a very beautiful dog whelk. Oh, someone is home there, so we will leave him there as well. So I've bothered these dog whelks enough. So let's press on. Bye, little guys. See you later. Thanks for having me over. There is so many good things in the rocks today. Oh, I can't get that out, but I'll give you a good look at it. My hand is way too frozen to be able to pull that out. So many really great finds today in these tide pools and rocks. And it just keeps going and going and going and going. On and on, all the way down the beach. I'm loving every second of it, even though I am wet. I am cold. It is raw. I am like a hot mess. I'm actually the opposite of a hot mess. I am like a cold mess. I'm a cold mess. Freezing cold mess today. It's always something interesting peeking out of the sand. This is a surf clam. It is a good sized surf clam. So many traps here, lining the entire beach line. Some buoys here with the lobsterman number on it. Some more up here. Look at all that barnacle. So salty, authentic at New England. So we made it back to the car. I have the heat blasting. My hands are freezing, shaking. I'm red. It is so cold. At the end, I was having a hard time enunciating, saying goodbye to everybody. So I wanted to try it again in the car where my lips aren't frozen anymore. But thank you so much for chilling with me today. It was awesome. I am nice and toasty, or I'm getting toasty now in my car heading home. I have my iced coffee from earlier because I am from New England and that's how we roll. But I will see you guys next time we hit the beach. Thanks for chilling with me. Bye.